We're a week away from the announcement of the 2022 Baseball Hall of Fame class, but there are trends and topics swirling around next week. The biggest, of course, is whether guys like Bonds, Clemens, and Schilling get in on their final year of eligibility on the writers' ballot. You can throw Sosa in there, too. Then there's, of course, the newcomers and the superstar status of David Ortiz and Alex Rodriguez. How will they fare in their first year of eligibility? No lock this time around, which makes the debate all that more exciting, and it's great to see some of the old highlights like those of Kurt Schilling, David Ortiz, and Alex Rodriguez. All right, again, we're 7 days away. We've got our front office insider, Jim Bowden, breaking it down here on CBS Sports HQ. So, Jim, when we take a look at how far we are away from this, a guy that does data predictive stuff is Ryan Thibodeau, and he's put together this type of list with roughly, 70 to 75% of the ballots we anticipate already. So here's his list. Break it down for us, and what do you anticipate we're going to see come summertime?
So I think you're going to have one player that goes into the Hall of Fame. I think that's going to be Big Papi David Ortiz. I think he's the only one that's going to be able to get 75% of the votes when they're all counted. And I think it's almost fitting, Tommy, because this is the year where the universal DH is going to be implemented, and to have the only player in the Hall of Fame in 2022 to be a designated hitter, I think sends a really good message. I also think, though, at the same time, it's really unfortunate because I think we're going to know that Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Sammy Sosa, their 10 years are up. They're not getting in. It also tells you that Alex Rodriguez and Manny Ramirez aren't getting in for the next decade either, because the message is clear by the writers. If they feel that you tested positive, or they have proof that you tested positive for PEDs, or there's enough evidence around it, you're not getting in. Now, with David Ortiz, there was a little bit of a black cloud, if you remember, because there was a report out there in 2013 that he had tested positive. This was prior to the test being legal. But Commissioner Manfred came out and said, don't pay attention to that report. And I think because he said that, the cloud is not dark enough to prevent Big Papi from getting in. So I think a week from now, one of the most popular players in Boston Red Sox history will be going to Cooperstown come July.
All right, so not an empty hall, but not the full one as well when it comes to July 24th.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.